Fashion is more than the clothes that we wear. It's an expression, an embodiment, an art form. In Detroit, we're changing the way that we see fashion. From statement pieces to statement phrases, we are culture creators. My name is Coco. I am the CEO and the owner of Sassy Chic Beauty Bar. And I'm mixing things up a bit. I'm going to introduce you to some of the dopest designers I know for one-on-one conversations about fashion, culture, and creativity. This is the Fashion Mix-Up. Hey guys, welcome to the Fashion Mix-Up. Today is the last day for Women's Month, and we have some dope females that's into fashion here with us today. Today, we're going to sit down with no other than Jasmine, the CEO and the owner of First Class Extensions. Let me welcome to you guys, Miss Jasmine.
Hello, Jazzy Faye, that's what they call me. Stylist for over 15 years. Check me out.
All right. And also today with Jazz, we have none other than Miss Red, the CEO and the owner of Ella Rouge Couture. Let's welcome Miss Red.
Hey y'all, I'm Red. Everybody know me as Antalisha. I'm the designer of Ella Rouge Couture, and I've been designing over 20 years.
And this is the Fashion Mix-Up.
Give me game.
Okay, ladies, it's such an honor to have both of you. And not to mention that you're here on the talk show, but it's the last day of Women's Month. And today we wanted to mix it up a little bit so that way we can talk about all aspects of fashion, but from some dope women who are killing the game. So we're going to go a little bit off cue cards. I don't know if you guys have seen a couple of episodes, but today is the mix-up part. We're going to mix it up. So we have Ms. Red, who's here, who has touched every aspect of fashion, from hair, makeup, nails, designing. She has done it all. Like, it is amazing. And then we have Ms. Jazz, who's here, who has killed the game from here to Houston and back, and even Miami. So this is going to be a good conversation. I hope you guys are ready. So first off, can't have a fashion talk show without asking everybody who hits the show, what is fashion? So Ms. Red, we're going to start with you. Please define fashion.
Fashion to me is expression, self-love, hair, nails, and individuality.
I love it. And Jazz, what's fashion to you?
Fashion is wherever the person feels. If you're feeling sassy that day, be sassy. If you're feeling jogging pants, do it. I'm with it all. You could do the braids to the back, you could do the wig, hat. Fashion is you. It's all about you.
Okay, that's what's up. So an individual personality, it doesn't matter. That person defines fashion. So I want you ladies to talk about your businesses and say something about your business. Let people know how to contact you. So Jazz?
Okay. Well, my business is First Class Extensions. We have bundles, bonnets, hair products. We're located on West 7 Mile in Schaefer. And you can find me on Instagram at Just Jazzy or First Class Extensions Collection. And you can book online. And basically, that's where you can find me.
Okay, Miss Red?
You can find the House of Ella Rouge in Southfield 24567, Northwestern Highway, Southfield, Michigan 48075, Suite 101G. I have custom, ready to wear, and also one-of-a-kind pieces for women and men.
Okay. So let's talk about it, ladies. Miss Red, why did you get into fashion?
Honestly, I got into fashion because of my livelihood. A lot of people ask me, what does that mean? When I was younger, I started off doing things like building things with my hands. So I know I was crafty with my hands. But my whole main thing was Barbie dolls.
Oh.
I started off making Barbie clothes at 9, cutting up people's lingerie. Sorry, auntie. Cutting up socks and hand sewing. So that was my first thing. And then all my friends would say, all she do is sit and hand sew. And I made clothes, so I wanted to work for Mattel. That's coming soon. Watch. But
you better claim it.
Hello. But I started doing that, and when I turned 17 is when I started making clothes for the public. So I started off with prom dresses and everything like that. But prior to, I took classes in middle school and high school to advance me to that. And I went to college and got my degree. And even before I had my degree, I was sewing. So it's just something I really love doing. It's my passion. It's also an escape. for anything that I've been through in my life. When I can just relate to different things. Passion is drama, pain, love, hate. You can find anything
Express that through the fashion.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then Jazz, so what made you get into the hair industry?
Well, I was basically born in the industry. My mother is a hairstylist. My father is a hairstylist. We opened up a salon. Before we had a salon, we was working at the house. I was stealing all their products and using all their tools, trying to figure it out. Then eventually I said, you know what? I'm going to go to school, get my license. Once I got my license, I made a vow. I said I'm going to move out of state and build my clientele. I went to Texas for 4 years, built a huge clientele there. I travel all around the world. I have clients in several different states. And Detroit is home, and it's the fashion capital, the hair capital, and we hold it down. Detroit is home of the fashion. So
like that, yes.
basically, that's how I got started. Born into the business.
Okay, so let's talk about the names and branding. Jazz, where did First Class Extensions come from?
First Class Extensions, it was just a name I came up with because it was so many hair companies in the city. And I'm like, okay, I always I'm first class. So, and I just ran with it. It was just basically something I came up with. It's on my head, off the top.
Based off feeling like first class lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like I'm first class. So
yeah, and I wanted all my clients
Right.
to get a good experience on products because they, have all these different hair companies and they're like, this hair is bad. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring the best in the game and keep it coming.
And so then the First Class Hair Extensions came out.
Yep, and that's how First Class Extensions came.
Okay, Ms. Rhea, where did Ella Rouge Couture come from?
It's funny because Ella Rouge Couture actually means she red. And everybody calls me red. So I just decided to turn to some. I love French.
Okay.
I was supposed to go to Paris abroad for school, but I could not afford $10,000 a semester. So I said I'm going to just bring it to Michigan.
Okay.
And I went off with that name. And a lot of people didn't understand. They said, Ella Rouge. But see, I told people they had to say it like Ella Rouge.
Okay.
It's high fashion.
I
Okay.
like
I'm
that.
a couture designer.
Yeah.
Ella Rouge.
Okay.
So when I hear it at fashion shows and everything, I'll be like, that's my brand. Like, it make you think, like, I really did something right. And so when I did meet some people in New York for New York Fashion Week and they heard the name, they said, that is so catchy. I said with people from Behind the Fabric, and they was like, what made you come up with that name? And I told them, they was like, that's a good move. So,
And the definition
like
of Ella Rouge is she
red.
red.
Couture.
That I love
I'm
that
red.
because you are red. Like you.
I mean, y'all, it's me, Ella Rouge.
And
Miss
how did
Ella
you
Rouge.
come up with the nickname Red?
So, this was 7th grade. Yo, I ain't gonna believe it. My natural hair color is sandy brown and red. I decided to use peroxide, which lifts the hair,
Yes.
and strawberry Kool-Aid.
Okay.
And I colored my hair. And my mom didn't know, so I wore a hat to school. And the way God work is He gonna let her find out. So I had to stand outside, got rained on, and the Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid.
ran down on my white uniform shirt. And that's when my mom found out, and I got in trouble. But a lot of my friends in 7th grade said, we're gonna call her Red. That stuck with me, and I was like, red, that's a color. But over the years, they said, I'd rather call you Red than Antalisha. Some people mispronounce my name too, so Red is cool with me, y'all.
You like it simple.
Call me Red.
Okay, so Jazz, how long have you been in the fashion industry?
I've been in the fashion industry for over 17 years. I started in high school as well. And I begged my mom, can I go work at a salon? She said, you're too young. But I work at home and I'm making good money. She said, no. Eventually I got in a salon, but it's been over 17 years.
Wow, okay. And then has there been any other stylists that you've ran across that you have looked up to during those 17 years? Or is there any other designers that you looking forward to working with, like stylists during shows and behind the scenes stuff?
Yes, of course. You ladies. And then I also have inspired a lot of stylists nowadays. Like, it's a lot of stylists out here that was just working and they like, you know what? I'm inspired. I want to know what you're doing. You making good money. You don't have to get a job. How are you building your clientele? And it's all about consistency. And be consistent, you can make some money.
It's definitely key. That is definitely it. So, Miss Red, what all sizes do you carry, and how do the viewers order?
Okay, so I start off from size 2 and I go up to plus size. I do size 22 because a lot of the women will say I don't cater to plus size. I love y'all plus size women, so yes, it's open for y'all as well. They can actually come into the boutique. They can email me or call my cell phone and we can talk about that. We do client consultations, which I do at the boutique. And if, like I said, if they want to come in, they can come and view and see what I have.
And what's that number?
It's 313-452-2662. And that is my direct sale. Personal.
So, how would you define your personal style, Jazz?
My personal style is very...
Okay, can you define that? What does that mean?
I like to be different. I'm really custom though. I like custom looks. I don't really like looking like anybody else. So I'll rip my shirt and turn my hat to the back and wear 2 different color shoes. I'm that type of fashion.
I like it. So it's like I might get something that everybody else got, but I'm gonna tweak
Switch
it.
it up.
I'm gonna make it unique.
As it should.
Okay. So Ms. Red, what is your personal fashion?
Okay, so I'm bold. I'm chic, I'm different, I'm weird. Weird in a good way, but I'm weird. I will wear some things that people will be like, I could never pull that off. You might see me not only with red hair, but sometimes I change it up and wear my hair different. Then I have on something that you'd be like, what? Just like, for example, Halloween. I like Halloween, y'all. Because that's when I can express myself and make a costume and be somebody different. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm a Cruella de Vil person.
Okay.
Hello? If y'all saw the movie, then you know. You got your black and white, so she know. But just being able to express myself and be bold and be different, that makes me who I am. And when somebody said, oh, I would never wear it, I said, I know, because it wasn't for you to wear, it's for me to do.
Yes. And everything in fashion is not for everybody.
Exactly.
Like
That's
y'all was
true.
saying earlier, it's that individual that makes that look. And I
That's
did an
true.
interview 2 weeks ago, and it's like that fashion, she was just saying it's the person, it's the individual, because something that you make that person might not like. There's
Right.
somebody else that's going to see it and they're going to love it. Or they might take that, and like you said, you might get something and tweak it, and they'll take that look you had and they'll tweak it and just make like, I never thought about that. It's even better. So now it's my custom item that's custom for someone else, and it's still all unique and it's fashionable in every way.
Yes.
Because there's no like real definition for that.
But that's
No.
why it's supposed to be individuality. If we all look the same, we'd never be happy with ourselves.
Exactly.
That's just
I
how
would probably lose my mind if
Yeah.
everything
I don't
was
wanna
like
look like everybody.
uniform around me. It's like one of them horror movies where like you see the same thing, or like you in it.
Yeah, we
like
all
you
have
really
our
That's like
black.
a school.
We all have
That's
our
like
black,
a school
but-
with uniform.
Yes.
I never liked the school with uniform because I
Tweak
never
it.
wanted to look like somebody, so I changed my hair or I do my nails. You know what I'm saying? Just something different. You don't want to look like everybody.
to make yourself stand out. So, what do you love most about being a designer, Red?
Oh my god. So y'all, I really love designing custom. Like I like being able to have ready to wear but custom because I get to see the person that I'm designing for and understand them as an individual. And I actually get to bring their thoughts and my creation to life. So then when I see them wearing what I have created, I'm like, oh my God, like these hands, that material, snap when we did this. So I'm more so a person that like to see somebody actually rocking my stuff. So I can be like, you do know I made that, right?
Yeah.
Like I did that.
Like I did that, but with the help of what the client want. And sometimes, I'm be honest, the client don't know what they want. So a person that doesn't know what they want, if they leave it up to the person that's like over a stylist, a nail technician, a fashion designer, we know how to put all those aspects together and make things work. And that's why I say trust your stylist, trust your designer,
Absolutely.
trust.
Because they came to you
trust
for a
us.
reason, so they have some type of trust.
You thought about me because you wouldn't even came. So,
Exactly.
but I just feel like, just being expressive and doing different things make us who we are.
Yes.
And Jazz, what do you love the most about being a stylist?
What I love about being a stylist is creating the look for that person. Like she said, everybody wants to have their own look, but they'll show me a picture and like, I want to look like her, and I'm like, okay. Well, you know you're not going to look just like her because your hair is not just like hers. But I can give you your own custom look, and you guarantee will be satisfied because trust your stylist. That's the number one key.
Yeah.
Like you said, everybody has their own individuality of their own personality. So You come in, you're like, okay, I want this, but I'm going to change your mind if I feel like it doesn't fit you, because everybody's personality is not popping, or, you know, some people are just plain. Some people just want plain looks. But at the end of the day, you still can spice it up
a little bit. Mm-hmm. So how is it ever challenging for you when someone comes in and it's like an event and they're like, look, this is my outfit. I need hair to match this outfit. Do you ever like have a challenge with that, or is that like the best part of it?
That's the best part, because I work well under pressure. When someone comes in and say, oh, I need this done, this, I'm like, okay, put this together, put that together, and they love it instantly.
Okay, so you love that aspect of it, like, surprise me, just bring me the picture, show me the outfit, and I got you covered.
Yes.
And then I know that you do a lot, so like, I know you also love styling people.
Yes.
So I know you love the clothing part, like, so bring me your items, bring me your whatever,
bring me everything,
and makeup too, right?
Yes.
So explain a little elaborate about that, like.
Well, the main thing how I started with makeup was eyebrows. So I love a crispy eyebrow, and then my mother, she arched, so I learned how to arch, and then now they call it Atlanta brow. Just highlight your eyebrows, and even if you don't have an arch, you can make a clean look without having, you know, a fresh arch, or, you know, you could throw on some strips in 2 minutes and have a full look. Lips, eyebrows, and lashes.
So it don't take much.
It don't take much.
It doesn't take much. Okay, so tell us something, Red, about your background that your viewers wouldn't know.
So much. A lot of people don't know that I started sewing at 9 and doing hair at 13 and nails at 12. A lot of people don't know that I started working my first job at 14, and that's actually a helpful thing to me now. Back then, it wasn't that helpful. It's helpful now because it gave me the drive to want to work and have my own. And I always want to be a business owner. I always wanted to own my own stuff. Like, that's mine. So I'm going to do this, that. I wanted to be in charge, but not bossy in charge. But, you know, you look at my tattoos, it says boss lady. So, yeah, I always wanted to be in charge and do something that would change the fashion industry.
So you always knew it was fashion?
Honestly,
always.
Yeah, nah. And when I told my dad and my mom, I'll be honest, they kind of was like, about. And it took, I think when I was like 17 and I was actually sewing something, I could sew this fast. My dad, he was like, we gotta go buy my sister some new shorts for track or something like that. And I was like, no, I can fix those real quick. He was like, no, we go to the store. I'm like, you don't have no faith in me. I'm like, I can do this. I did it. He was like, so you really can? So slap in the face, but at least, you know, I love you, Dad, but at least he saw what I can do. And so I was like, I proved to him that this is what I want to do. Because everybody's like, ain't you gonna be a lawyer and all that? Because I really love criminal justice, but baby, fashion is first. Fashion is always first.
And so just share something about your background that your viewers may not know.
Well, I've been in the industry for a while, like I said, 17 years, and I really want to keep the business going, and I want to collab with a lot of more stylists and fashion artists like Red and Miss Coco. So that's my main thing. Keep it going. I want to keep my business going. I don't know. Some people like, you ain't tired? No. I'm ready to keep going. Full throttle.
Okay, so you ladies, I feel like y'all shared, but y'all didn't really share, like, what's something about y'all that we don't know? Like, give us some stuff. What's a secret that don't nobody know about you?
I like twerking sometimes.
Something that the people don't know.
So this is a bit off the script, but I used to be a dancer.
Okay, yes, the twerk.
I mean, she want me to tell y'all, but I used to be an exotic dancer, and that was years ago when my physique was really, really good, you know what I'm saying? And I was also sewing my own clothes, so that also opened up some doors for me as well. But don't worry, y'all, I didn't do it for long. But I still can dance. I mean, and that's one thing I love about myself, because I also feel like dancing is expressive as well as fashion, as well as hair, as well as nails and everything else. So I just say love on yourself more, and that will bring out anything else that you're trying to do.
Okay.
I like that.
I like it. We shared a little bit. We got a little, you know.
You got it out of me, y'all.
Okay, so what are some inspirations that you have when you get to design? Or is it an individual, or is it music, or what inspires you?
So, definitely music. I love all kinds of music. Honestly, I can I can listen to some opera music. I know that seems kind of crazy coming from me, but then I can switch up and listen to hip hop and then reggae. It's just to have the mindset to be open to listen to different things makes you a better person instead of being one-sided. So music helps me a lot. And also, I love Project Runway. I love any type of show that deals with fashion. I went to IADT, which was a fashion college in Troy. It was really hands-on. So I love anything to where I can just go and directly do things. So that helps. And then just knowing that, like I said, I can create something. So I might have it in my head, and then I'm like, if I just take this and do this and create something that I really want to see, come to life, it inspires. It's like, you got to do this. So like she said, and also under pressure. I can work under pressure. And then I have a couple of favorite designers, but one of my main one is Michael Costello. He's really good. He was on Project Runway, and everybody doubted him. And now he's making dresses for some of the top people, and they paying him, and that's where I want to be, y'all. That's where I want to be.
So what's the motivations, especially because you have the wig line, which you haven't talked about yet, but what are some inspirations? Are you just like at the shop having some downtime in between clients? What gets you going to be like, I'm just going to make this look for somebody and post and sell? Colors and all of that.
Yeah, like I have a lot of clients right now that's in the rap industry, and they sing, and they always say, I want to look different. I got a video shoot. I got to do this. So when they come to me, I really start to get my creative genres going as far as, okay, this look going to sell because this going to make me more money. If I get them a custom exclusive look, then, their following, my following all come together. And then I also want to get into fashion as well. Like, I was in fashion. I went to IADT as well. I didn't finish, though.
It's so much.
And I wanted to go for high performance fabrics because a lot of girls are working out nowadays. And I feel like people don't really focus on that. Like, I like, throwing my workout gear. And I want to look cute, So that's something I want to get into. And I'm inspired by, other stylists like Red to start my line. And basically, that's it.
And so this is something that I know that Red does, which I'm trying. I'm not going to say I'm trying. We're going to collaborate. Red has a sewing class, and y'all going to hear it first. Okay. Red has a sewing class, and I have been reaching out to Red, and she's super busy, so I'll get it. But she does beginner, intermediate, and advanced sewing class. Sure do. And I would love, and I've been talking to you about this for a while, do a collaboration with Red where her advanced graduates can put their pieces into one of my fashion shows at no charge. Just so that way that'll give them the motivation to complete the 3 courses with her to get going. So I'm putting that back out here.
She's throwing it back out
because I really want to do this because the class is dope and it allows people that want to get into fashion to have one-on-one coaching if they need it. And like she does the beginner, we're going to show you the basics, intermediate, and then once you get to that advanced part, you're actually doing, is it 3 custom outfits?
It is. And
3 custom outfits. And then I'm opening up my fashion show to display those 3 outfits. So I'm really, really looking forward to the collaboration because we've talked about this before and we just never got a chance to get back to it. So I'm like, it's super dope. Like, I seen one of her classes in action, and
we have a lot of fun.
It's amazing, like, to just see it because, again, I'm a visionary when it comes to fashion. So I see pieces in there. People who don't know, Red is also the seamstress for Sassy Chic. So when y'all come in, y'all see them pieces. This is the person behind it.
Me.
I'm a visionary, and I go to Red. And Red, you can be honest, and you can let them know how much I get on your nerves. Because I'll pop at the door like, Red, I'm outside. Ooh. This is what we need. We get 5 pieces. I need them tomorrow. She be like, I'm like, I love you so much. I love you so much. Call me. We be meeting at the gas station. I know I'll be working her nerve. But again, I'm not a seamstress. I'm a visionary, and I know my lane. And so thank God for the people that I have in my life because Jazz is my stylist. So all the hairstyles y'all be seeing, this is the person behind it. So not only did I bring these ladies on today because I know them personally, we work personally together outside of here, but they are dope and in their lane. And again, you got to know your lane. You can't do everything on your own. So it's just so dope, like, just having you ladies here. So I want to just get off cue a little bit because I just want to talk about women in the industry and just the hard times that we may come across and have been in this industry as women. So I want to go left from the cue cards a little bit, and I want to do a little mixing up with the show today. So I just want you guys to talk about any struggle that you guys may have encountered trying to, like, grow being in the industry because women, we don't get the same respect as men. And a lot of times they don't understand that not every woman is trying to degrade herself to make it to the top. Exactly. we are educated, we are powerful, we are women, and it's just dope to see Black women sticking together, working together, and growing without, you know what I'm saying, falling for the nonsense, basically. So, Jazz, you want to start?
Yes. Okay.
And let's just be raw, be transparent, be real.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a mother, and it's hard. You know, I want to be able to just spend time with my children, but working so hard, being in the salon for hours and hours, not having, you know, consistent assistants helping me. I have to do all the work, so, you know, I got to make all the money. But I'm in there long hours, and I'm not able to spend time with my family and my children like I'm supposed to. Like, you know, women should, you know, like a mother would. But that's the sacrifice I'm doing to build my brand, and I'm going hard for my family. All this is for my family. At the end of the day, you know, working with these ladies, I have other ladies that I work with and I want to work with, and it's just a struggle that, you know, we can't come together on a regular basis because all the jealousy and the hate, and it's just like, no, we need to kill all that. We need to come together and be sisters. At the end of the day, you know, somebody might have a little more money, they might have a little more clientele, but that don't matter. At the end of the day, it's enough money for everybody. And we got to share. We got to share opportunities like this to be able to express what you have going on, come together, sip shops, fashion shows. All that is important to me to keep the business going. And it's a struggle when you can't really get people to come together. It's just, you know, it's a struggle because people are like, oh no, who she thinks she is, trying to have a show or have a boutique and work a job and be a mom. Like, I got to do what I got to do. I got to put food on the table.
Yeah, and then you touched bases on how you got to do it all. And as a mother, you are expected to be with your kids and the nature and the parent part, but then sometimes I can't always be there because at night I'm building for not just me, but I'm building for you. And I'm building for you and your kids when you get older. So we do get lashed at and looked at like, dang, you're supposed to be a mother, but every time I see you without your kid, yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm doing this for my kids. Exactly. And people really don't understand that if they're not an entrepreneur or they're not doing a business on their own. And that's kind of hurtful as women because we like, well, dang, and it make you second guess because you have stuttered a little bit. You like, you know, like we're supposed to or as I should. Right. But it's like, who can determine how good my parenting is based off if you see me with my kids or not? Exactly. You don't make that determination. My kids know that I love them and that I'm there for them and that this is for them. They see this, and this actually is motivational because they don't see mama sitting at home getting a check, or they don't see me just not doing anything. So this is motivation for them as well because they're going to grow up seeing my mother was always working. My mother was always doing something positive.
Yes.
Because I've been at the shop with the girls there.
Yes.
And they love it. And her youngest baby is so... I told her, I said, Jazz, I said, Harmony is going to be the one baby. Harmony going to be the one doing the hair, the makeup, all that. Because they're mimicking what they see.
Exactly.
So they may not physically hear it from us every day, but they do what they see.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, Red, you want to share?
Oh, so many struggles in the fashion industry in Detroit. So, like I said, I started young. And meeting up with a lot of people, I started off trying to reach out to photographers. I didn't know a lot of designers in Detroit. Like I said, I was young. I just wanted to get out there. So I'll make anything to put it in a show. You know, I met with a lot of photographers. And the thing that I had to learn really fast was if you don't know what you're doing, you need to back up. So saying that to say, a lot of photographers approached me in some of the nastiest ways just to, you know, try to help me get my clothing line seen or help me model too, because that's what I was doing at the time. I noticed a lot of photographers was nasty with me or knew people that I needed to get in touch with for like producers of shows and everything. But it would be, hey, if you sleep with me, or hey, if you do this, or hey, if you do that, then we'll post your picture. So we'll do this and that. And I'm not going to mention any of the photographers. I don't work with them anymore. Also, the struggle is, like you mentioned, how people don't want to work with each other. I remember when I first started out and I was making clothes, they wasn't, I can go back and say some of the stuff I made was not as appealing as what I do now because I had to grow with what I was doing. But a lot of people would, oh, I'm not wearing that. I would never be seen wearing that. And to me, they didn't know that kind of got to me because I'm like, dang, nobody showed me how to do this. I taught myself. So I'm like, I just thought people would care more or be like, oh, that's a young lady trying to do it, so we gonna help out. It's not like that here. It's more so, like you said, it's a hatred type of thing. And I hate that about Detroit, and I won't just say the men, it's the women. We more so don't know how to stick together for anything, which is sad because even like you was talking, I want to do a nonprofit boss lady enterprise, you know, for ladies and for everybody to connect and everybody give resources and help and just do stuff for the community, because I like giving back and doing little things. I did the Prime giveaway and everything like that, but I noticed other people that we would try to get on board to help. Oh, I'm not doing that for no young girl. I'm not helping them. What they gonna do for me? How that's gonna benefit me? If you lose a pack of hair or 2 packs of hair for helping somebody, that's your brand now going out, oh, she sponsors hair and she does this, instead of saying, I'm not helping her. So a lot of doors have been shut in my face, dealing with people around Detroit and dealing with trying to be in certain shows and stuff. So I back and I found my own little lane, and it's working out for me now. But like I said, a lot of things that I've encountered is it's a bit messy here. We need to change the industry here, as far as fashion in general, as far as hair and everything, because like you said, it's opportunities for us all to grow, even within the beauty industry, but nobody wants to be that, hey girl, I can help you. It's like,
to extend that hand.
You really gonna sit up here and try to do what I'm doing. Like a million people before us haven't came and sat and done what we're doing now. And I don't kind of understand that. So when I get an opportunity to help somebody, if they need to model or if they want to wear something that I have, I don't mind. I don't say you got to pay me for that, because you actually advertising something for me. So a lot of people don't understand that yet, and I feel like once you get to a certain level where your mind is more open and you understand the type of stuff that we up against, then you will be more helpful.
And I will say that honestly, because Sassy Chic did the My Dream Prime giveaway, and we had one young lady who was like, I found my dress, I don't need y'all to donate my dress, I want to tell. So we told her, like, okay, we're going to order 2 of them. And I went to Miss Red, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing this My Dream Prime giveaway, and, you know, everything is donated time. I'm like, she has a dress, but I need you to cut one dress in half and make her a tail. And I know that's not simple. And she was like, Coco. And I was like, listen, I'm going to have you meet the girl, and I'm going to have her bring the dresses, and you're going to meet her mom. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to set it up. I set it up, and Red just gave me that look, but she didn't say nothing. She just hit me with the Coco in that face. And when it all came to the end, Miss Red had donated this time to seam the dress. Miss Red had did her nails, and Miss Red had did her hair. She went from altering the dress to doing everything for the girl for Prime. And I was just like, wow. She was like, no, I met her. I love her. She's so great. And this girl was an honor roll student, top of her class. Like, she had a beautiful story. And I was just so honored because Red, again, is part of the team, but Red also has her own line as well. So she's doing 2 things. So to donate your time was great, but when she said, I'm going to do everything, I was just like, oh my God, thank you, Jesus. Because it was hard. Like she said, it's hard getting people to donate their time. And I mean, I was getting people to donate hair. I had to get other stylists, other makeup artists to donate stuff. So when she took the whole thing for Prime, I was like, that's one person down. So it was just like, you don't meet women that's going to come and partner with you, because she could have shut the door on me like, listen, I said I'm going to do this dress and that's all I got. You got to figure the rest out. But for her to just come and be like, hey.
It's her passion.
And I was just so honored. And that's what it takes. It takes for us to come together and show other women that, hey, it's possible. You don't have to hate. And that's how a lot of these bigger businesses do it. Like, it's okay for me and you to do the same thing and me next door, because I might not be available, but you are. And before they get in their car and drive up in the parking lot, they're going to come next door to see if you got it before they go drive somewhere else. So it's good for us to come together. And it's okay for me you have the same thing and be in the same space. It's not taken away from you. It's actually going to help and build. So great conversation. Great transparency, ladies. Listen.
That's touchy. That's what we need to touch on.
We have so much more transparency for you guys, because I know some things about these ladies that they did not touch on, which I thought they were going to open up about. So right now we're going to take a quick, so now we're going to take a quick break. We're going to let these ladies get ready to show us what they got. Okay, Miss Red has some great one-on-one custom pieces that she had with her model here, and Jazz has some great styles that she has for her model here to display. So you guys want to take a quick break, and when we get back, these ladies are going to show us what they got.
Be right back. Be right back.
Okay, you guys, Miss Red is going to show us what she's got.
Hey y'all, this is my liquid lava dress. It is in silver and it comes in red as well, and it's just with a little razzle dazzle off the shoulder. Look, take a look.
Okay, you guys. Now Jazz is gonna show us what she's got.
Hello, this is First Class Extensions back at it. We're working with a custom unit, custom made for Ashley. This is a front toe made with the 22, 24, and 26 inch. Very long down her back. She's a hot girl. And I'm gonna just do a little quick curl in the front because she don't like all that fancy dancy curls. She's just a simple girl. And I'm gonna do a curl, then I'm gonna take it off to show you how to put it on and off. And to show you how to do the look that she's going for tonight. She got a hot date. Quick little curl. No fishtails at the end. We learned that in school. I did her a little baby hairs. It's a HD lace. Raw version here. You can color it. Takes 40 volume. Up to 613. And little baby hairs at the top, custom. And it's a, you can just take it on and off. So all you have to do is put your cap on, braid your hair in 5 braids, and then pop it right back on. So it's really simple. Come on, pull it out a little bit. This side right here, the front part. Yep, okay. You see how it gets right back into position? It's very simple. You take your comb, brush it on down. And then I want Ashley to get up and model her wig. Her custom unit from First Class Extensions. Y'all see that flow? Thank you, Ashley.
Welcome back, you guys. I hope you love those beautiful pieces from those ladies and that beautiful slaying that Jazz did with that hair. Quick on and off wig. And ladies, y'all know when we dance, we have to move quick. I loved it and I hope you guys did as well. We're gonna jump back into these questions. Are you guys ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so Jazz, how would you relate past to present fashions?
Past fashion was like, yeah. Nowadays, I mean, honestly, it repeats itself. Fashion repeats itself. History repeats itself. But nowadays, we put a better, spicier, smoother spin on it, you know? Because, you know, we was wearing the baggy clothes. But now they do the baggy with the big pants and then they do the little crops. That's the update fashion. Back then, they would wear the big t-shirts. Everything was big and it was just tacky. Now, you know, to me personally, you know, I don't mean to talk about other people fashion, but I like the big jeans and then the little crop tops with the little waist and the blazer or hoodie. Yeah, the retro look, you know.
Retro.
And how would you describe past the present fashion?
Ooh, baby. Okay, so back then, I would say it was just happening. It was the hippies, the retro, that whole kind of vibe. Right now, it's more so modern with a mix of streetwear, and then you got urban, a whole bunch of different things.
I don't know the terms.
It's chic. No, we out here. Okay, it's there. But chic and everything like that. It's just more tasteful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Expressive. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So how do you ladies feel about all the colors? Are you like matchy, or are you like, hey, a little bit of red, a little bit of pink, a little bit of whatever?
Not really. Sometimes I do, but I'm trying to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta switch it up and be bold. I'm bold.
I'm bold too, but I'm gonna say this. Some years ago, I felt like everything had to match. The nails had to match. The shoes had to match, because that's what I had seen coming up with the church. The motherboard.
Oh yeah.
Y'all know how the women is. They wear stuff, and you got to have a hat to match this and this and that. Now it's where you can have how I got the purse, maybe the stockings, and then the shoes, and then throw another popping color or whatever you want to do. You don't have to have matchy. You don't have to be that way.
Not at all.
Thank God.
Yes.
Thank God. Cause
the mix up, the fashion mix up.
So according to you, Jazz, what are the skills that are necessary for becoming a success in this business?
The skills, for one, you're going to have to listen. You have to listen to other people. You can't think you know it all. And you have to have the time. You can't put it to the side, oh, I'm going to do this. No, you have to go full throttle. You have to have dedication. You have to listen. Got to be available. And you're going to get that money.
That's true. Being open-minded. You got to be open-minded and willing to accept help.
Yes.
A lot of us don't accept help. I was one of them people, because at first I thought people was always out to do something to sabotage my stuff. Or sabotage me, because that's what I seen in the field that we in. So I was like, nah, I'm okay with the help. But then when I noticed it was certain people that's on my level, or that really, hey, I'll help you, I opened the door and say, let them in. If they really want to genuinely help you and advance you, do not knock it. Just be open-minded.
Yes. Be available.
And that's and a lot of times, like you said, you don't know if the person is here to sabotage you or not. So you be open-minded, and then you see where they're coming from. And if you know that it's not good, or it's not where your business is trying to go, it's okay to say, I don't really, I'm not going that way. I don't want that type of help. And it's okay to learn from your mistakes and to grow as a person
to say
in the industry.
No.
Yeah.
We're entitled. We can say that. Business owners.
Yeah, yes. Right.
We business owners.
We can say
it's different when you are the CEO versus working with somebody else's CEO, because you're like, I have the right to turn down or decline that. Like, I'm okay, we'll pass on that.
Yeah, we can say no. Okay. Be bold with it. No, I don't need your help, but thank you.
Okay, so Red, I want to dig a little deep.
Thank you.
I want to dig a little deep in the transparency part, because I think you already know where I'm going. So, Red did, a lot of people don't know this, secret about me, something from my past. I have been married and divorced. And when it came to my wedding, Red is somebody I've been knowing for years, and she has the illness, and she was fresh out the hospital. I had stopped eating bread, trying to lose weight for this wedding, and I lost too much weight. And straight out of the hospital, in her house, in her hospital bed, I'm like, I can't fit my dress. She was weak. She got up. She sent me to the store to get the supplies, told me what to get. I came back. She altered my dress for me. Still sickness, illness, weakness. And she couldn't be at the venue for that day because she was too ill to get there. But it's just like, as women in the industry, not only are we targeted and looked at differently, but we go through a lot, bearing children and just still moving forward. And just to see her in that illness and that sickness, and she was like, I'm like, no, you're gonna do. She's like, no, I'm gonna do this. And I was honored and thankful. But can you just talk about that, because people don't know that about you?
So I have lupus. I found out about lupus in 2012, and they think I've had it all my life, but this illness has caused me to have up and downs, weak moments, not so pretty days. I don't look like this all the time. And it just put a whole damper on my whole career. So sometimes I do feel like giving up and not doing fashion, not doing nothing, just laying in the bed. It's at times that I am in the hospital majority of the time. And so when people get me to come out, like how she got me to come out today, I really felt horrible. But she's pushing me to come out, and also God told me go do it. See, this is my thing. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And everybody that know me know I'm going to do it. So back to her, yeah, despite my help, I know that God wouldn't put more on me than needed or than I supposed to have. So I'm a warrior. And yeah, lupus is not going to take me out. So it's just been a battle. And even like she said, with her dress, I was like, first of all, my family, my auntie was like, you are not doing her dress. You just got surgery. I'm like, okay. I said, I could bring her dress to the hospital. So first of all, the doctors was like, have you lost your mind? You cannot sew in the hospital. You can't do nothing. I was like, no, her wedding. I'm like, her wedding. If I don't do her dress, who gonna do her dress? So I'm thinking like, it ain't nobody else that can do her dress because she came to me. So I'm like, I have to do her dress. And my family is just like, this chick lost her mind. And so by me going to get surgery and all these things all the time, like I'm being honest with you, I'm kind of used to being in and out of the hospital and dealing with pain. I'm always in pain every day. So if it's something that I can feel myself like bearing with, I'm like, okay, well that's little. To y'all went through this pain. I'm probably like, this girl's crazy. I gotta go home. Me, I'm like, okay, I can do this. So I'm in the bed like this, bent, surgery, done got all this surgery. I mean, I'm like, I have to hand sew this. My auntie said, you're not putting a sewing machine on your bed. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna hand sew it. And that's what I did. I did all the work to what she needed. And she was even asking, like, are you sure, Reg, you don't have to? I was like, would you stop asking me that? If I told you I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And that's love. And then it's also friendship. And it's just me being driven to do what I really feel like I love doing. Like, nobody's going to stop me. No health condition is going to stop me. And even like she said, bearing children, that's been the whole issue with dealing with lupus. It caused me to be really ill. And anybody that's out here that has lupus know this disease it's an immune disease. It's nothing to play with. Aggressive. So at times I do have different problems. I have kidney problems, heart problems, liver problems, but I don't walk around in the fashion industry looking like that. So when people hear that I have it, what? This whole time? Yeah, this whole time. But I managed to keep myself looking a certain way and just keep my image. I'm a designer. At the end of the day, I'm a fashion designer. And when it's my time, it'll just be my time. Right now, it's not. So any dress that comes my way, even right now, I'm doing prom from the couch. And a lot of my clients is like, what are you talking about? I just got out of the hospital. I'm doing prom from the couch. You will have a prom dress, but it's being sewn from the couch. So I just don't give up. I do it and I get pushed, and my drive is from people like her or people that still believe in me. Like, you really still want me to make a dress for you, even though okay, well, I got you. I can't let you down. You believe in me.
And like I told her, I'm like, no, whatever you need me to do to assist you. I know you don't want to give me the needle and the thread because I'm going to ruin it. But yeah, I will run whatever errands you need me to run. I will be there. And then I don't know if this is too far, but like even like how you brought up the childbearing, like I know because genuinely, like I love her for it and I respect her lane, but we also became friends because of the work we do. And I know that Red has wanted a girl. She has wanted a girl, and lupus took that from you.
Yeah, honestly, my daughter is deceased, and I could not bear carrying her anymore. And it wasn't the fact that I'm not strong or anything like that. My body is honestly, I won't say not created for that, because that's what we are created for. With the health condition that I do have, sometimes our body is not strong enough to bear things like that.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is a really good friend of mine, so y'all gotta excuse me because I love her. So when she was in pain and she told me, I was in pain. So like I really this is genuine.
Yeah, I know. And listen, I am truly blessed because I just honestly found out, and she gonna make me say it anyway, that I am expecting a child. And it is hard because, like I said, we don't know the outcome, but we have faith in God, and I believe it's gonna work out great. It is just still a hard situation because, like I said, I'm still gonna be sewing from the couch. Nobody, even people that don't know, I'm with child, I'm still sewing from the couch and going to the hospital. but I still look good. And so
Yes,
that's
great.
And
that's
she
all
like
that matters.
motivates me too, just knowing everything she go through. And then people that don't know me know I'm a nurse. So when I have friends like this, I just be so like, girl, like let me, like I feel like I need to be a seamstress at this point in time. Like I'll do it for you, or tell me like what you want me to do. And this days, and she be over there sewing. I'm like, I'm about to pull up, and I just sit there and just talk to her. I'm just gonna keep you company while you here, you doing your thing, because I love it. And she don't share that, and it's like, and I refer some people to her, and I'm like, just be patient. But I don't want to put her business out there. But I be like, she be like, thank you, I can do whatever. But then sometimes I be hesitant because I can tell now. When I call her, like, what you doing? She's like, oh, I'm good, but I can hear it. And I'm like, no, what's going on?
Yeah, that's
like,
the thing.
so I'll always just try to pull up or call her and see what she's doing, because she's so strong, and I love it. But at the same time, it's like, you still need to have those people. They say all the time, check on your strong friends, because if they so always strong for you, then who's strong for them? And she empowers me, and I'm like, I see her doing it, because it could be worse for me. And to know that she's still here and she doing it, and she don't stop. You literally have to snatch her and sit her down. It just be like, dog, like, listen. Like, so, like,
That's
she'll
my
understand
They're
that
like,
she
sit it down.
self-motivates me as well, because she be saying she see me moving what I'm doing, and I'm motivating her. But it's like, no, you're motivating me. So I love, genuinely love, like, so that's why I'm like, okay, transparent, open up, because people don't know that.
And that's true. A lot of people in the industry do not know. As long as I've been in the fashion industry in Detroit, a lot of people do not know that I battle immune disease. One of the immune diseases, I have several things going on with me, but one of them is, the toughest one is lupus, and it is systematic. So, when people see me, and y'all don't see me looking my best, don't judge me. That's our problem. We judge too much. Just pray for me, or understand that I am trying my best to continue to be strong, because it is a tough battle.
It is tough,
You
yes.
got this.
And thank you. And so, Jazz, so it's some things about you that I know that people don't know. And I'm just hoping that you are willing to be transparent. Because I want you ladies to be transparent, because they don't understand, like, as not just black women, but as women, we go through a lot. And people reach out to you, you don't share that. And so earlier you touched on being a parent. You have two beautiful girls, okay? Hayden and Harmony. Yes. And you are a single mother. And it is plenty of times that I have come, and you'll be at the shop all day, and you got the girls. And you're like, okay, I'm going to wash you and put you on the dryer. I got to run to get the girls something to eat. Or I got to go around the corner real quick to pick up Harmony from school. I'll be right back. Can you just keep Hayden? I mean, I got to pick up Hayden from school. Can you just keep Harmony? So I'm at the shop under the dryer, and I got the baby while she's going to pick up the oldest one. And I don't have childcare. Or the dad is not here to keep the kid. I am a single parent, regardless to if the father is present or not. Or even if the father comes, he only gonna keep her for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's things that as women we encounter, and I don't know if you're willing to open up about that, but that's hard. And I, as your friend, I have seen you, like, I'm just so tired of this. I'm so frustrated. I gotta be here, work all day. I gotta keep the kids. I gotta feed the kids. Now I wanna go do something. At the end of the day, if you work hard like that, you wanna have a day or two where I can go and just sit and have a drink or clear my mind, or just go listen to some music, or just go out and get some food without the kids. And it's like, you don't have that dependability. And great, we might have parents or something like that, but can you just like elaborate on, like, just be transparent, genuinely, like the things that you go through day to day?
Yes, it's definitely a struggle day to day having two small children, a 10-year-old and a 1-year-old. The 1-year-old is brand new. She's running the household. She's running me. I wake up, I wear a lot of hats. Why? Because I don't have time to comb my hair. I'm the hairstylist, so I either got to throw a hat on, throw a wig on, like she said. I'm not always looking good like I can. I got a closet full of clothes. I can go to my friend's store and shop, but at the end of the day, I got to sit there and work. Because I'm not to my destined dream. Like, I want more. And, these little ones is hard. I have to figure out daycare. I want to have extracurricular activities for them. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? My parents, they're busy. Our village is not the same. We don't have them old grannies that's sitting around watching our kids. True. We got to call people. Can you watch the baby real quick while I run? Like, it's hard for me. It really is. And I'm thankful that I do have clients that's patient and friends that's patient with me enough to say, okay, go ahead, girl. You can do this real quick. And, you still make your money. It's not that easy, because some people don't have patience. And some people like, oh, I'm going down the street to old girl because she this and that. And it's like, okay, you win some, you lose some. But the loyal clients you have and the loyal friends you have. And I respect them. I appreciate them. Just want to say that. I appreciate y'all.
No, I love you to death and appreciate you, because I get it. And then don't get me wrong, I don't have two, I have one. And at this time, I'm like, thank God, because he's old enough to be left by himself. But it was hard.
Yes.
It was hard, and I wasn't just a single parent because I was a butthole, and then, you know what I'm saying, my son's father is incarcerated. So for me, I didn't have the opportunity to pick up the phone and say, hey, can you come get him for the weekend? Now, granted, I was blessed to have his father's family who have been there, and they were always willing to keep him and babysit or whatever. But, I mean, it's hard. It's really hard, and...
Second one, sorry.
Listen, okay?
I'm like, I started over after 10 years. Like, I was like, oh.
Look at me. 12.
Yeah. Yes, it's serious. But the good thing about it is the older children help you. And then, you know, sometimes the older ones, you be asking, can you do this? You do it. You know, sometimes you want to get them a break. The big baby's out of town with her dad, so I'm letting her enjoy herself. And the little one is with her dad. I got 2 baby dads. 10 years later.
It's okay.
I mean, I'm
that's
right there
fine.
too.
We can have 2 baby daddies. That's fine. But you're still doing the thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, listen, it's okay.
It's okay.
It ain't always the happy family like we expect or want. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always great. But it is what it is, and we do what we gotta do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, is there anything about the business or you guys' brand that you feel like the viewers don't know that you want to share with them?
I am working on something now from the couch. But I'm working on a few things, like I said, with the Boss Lady Empowerment, Women's Empowerment.
Because you have a fashion show coming up.
Yes, I do. I'm working with Pink Assassin, and I'm doing her show, which, you know, I'm not doing many shows in Detroit anymore. But I am doing her show, and she reached out to me and she told me she had been following me.
Where's she look at it?
She's actually back here, but she was living in Chicago. We went to IADT together.
Okay.
But she was looking at me over the years, and when I see her at different places or she invites me, she said, I love your work. And I'm like, who is this? And I'm like, I love you too. You know, I'm like, you love me, I love you too. You know, and when she told me, she said, I praise you. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I like her. And she was like, I want to pick you as a designer for my show. And I've been like watching you and looking at everything you do, and I really need you in my show. So I was like, as many people's shows I don't want to do. I want to do hers. I'm doing 8 looks, and they're all gowns. And tickets are on sale. And if you guys want to come see my work from the couch, it will be lovely. It's June 12th. And I'm excited about it because it's more so like an intro to Venus, you know, like more that old style look and stuff like that.
And how can they purchase tickets?
I will have a link on my Facebook as well as my Instagram. And my Instagram is Ella Rouge Couture LLC. So I'll post all of those things up so you guys can see. But yeah, I'm just trying to make more moves this year and expand my brand.
Like that. Yeah. Me, I'm trying to start, well, basically, I have a few clients that's going through some health conditions as well, and they're having hair loss, and it's very traumatic, and I'm basically in the process of donating some wigs to them, and yeah, you know, we all see that, you know, the situation, what happened on the Oscars with Jada, you know, women really are self-conscious about alopecia and then other conditions when they lose their hair. That's why I really want to take my wig company to another level and collaborate with other people, because at the end of the day, you don't have people that's reaching out to these ladies or have access to, okay, who can make me a custom wig? Because you can order these wigs from China and online, but they're not going to fit your head. You have to have something custom, and you want to be able to get up and feel confident when you putting on a piece, because it's basically like it's a hat, or, you know,
a piece of you.
It's a piece of you, and, you know, I'm custom, so I really want to take that to another level this year and collaborate with some other stylists. That's what I'm working on.
That's gonna be dope. Okay, so if you guys want to go ahead and share your social media outlets, your numbers, locations where you are, the interview question part is over for us, but I do have one little surprise that these ladies are not aware about. So go ahead and share your information.
I ain't aware.
Okay, my Instagram is Just Jazzy, JustJazzie, and I do have Facebook, but you can find me on Instagram, and I'm located on 13619 West 7 Mile. That's at the corner of 7 and Schaefer. It's called Hers and Sirs Beauty and Barber. And my telephone number is 313-790-0457. You can leave a detailed message, or on my Instagram is a link where you can book for appointment.
Okay, hey you guys, you can find me on Instagram at Ella Rouge Couture, ELAROUGECOUTURELLC. Also the House of Ella Rouge, that is also my boutique. And it is located 24567 Northwestern Highway in Southfield, Michigan, 48075, Suite 101G. And my phone number is 313-452-2662. Call me if you need me.
Okay, you guys. So this is the part where our lovely viewers get to win something for viewing, because again, without you guys, there would be no us. And because we have 2 guests today, I know you guys are used to me just pulling one name. Today we're going to have 2 winners. So I'm going to let each individual here pull a name, and if they pull you, you'll get something from that designer. Cool. So it's time to give away some stuff.
I'm excited.
So I have all the names here. Yay! Okay, you guys, so I'm going to pass this over to Miss Red. You can feel free to shake it up some more if you want to. Shake it up, and pull you out a lucky winner.
Let's see who we got. Oh, let me see. Who is this?
Okay, don't open it, chat.
Okay.
We're going to pass this over to Jazz. Shake it up. And you pull out a lucky winner. Okay, so now on the count of 3, you ladies go ahead and see who wins. 1, 2, 3.
Miss Loving God,
Angela Burton.
Okay, so Miss Loving God is on Instagram, and Angela Burton is on Instagram as well. And I believe they are still live with us. So we're going to zoom in and show them the lucky winners.
Okay, Miss Loving God.
Our lucky winners. Sorry. Yay! This concludes our show here today. I want to again thank you, Miss Red, and thank you, Jazz, for coming and sitting down with me. This was such an honor, and I love you ladies both very much. Oh my God, it was great transparency, great talk, and we got to do this again.
We do.
Yes.
Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.